Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Father Johnson. Thank you, all of you. And allow me once again to thank you because you were a key factor in the organization, in the logistics of the Pope's visit. And as we listen to the testimonies, sometimes you have to find ways, but because you were there, there is a way. If there is people, there is goodwill, there is always a way. And I think that's important. Now, we used to speak a lot to many speeches, many words, but what I see today here, we see people, concrete people that did something very special. Not only words, but action. And you are the image of this action of the local church, of the goodwill of the Christians here in the local church of South Sudan. So for this, again, I thank you very much. And I'm happy that this spirit is not over. And I'm happy to listen that this group will continue because it's important to have a group of volunteers at the national level, but the diocesan level as well. So in the Diocese of Juba, to, to hear that you will continue. So keep up this spirit, the spirit of being a volunteer. Mr. Simon, yes, he was suggesting, why don't we go once, for example, to clean the hospital, to do some actions? And I would suggest, why don't you take one action per month, once in a month, half a day or a day, to do an action, coordinated by the father here, Father Linus, Father Johnson, the committees, but one action. And I think also for the funding, there's always ways to raise money. I remember in some places people were cooking some biscuits, selling them, and raising money for actions, for activities, for the volunteers. So there is, if there is a will, there is a way. And you have goodwill, so I'm sure you'll find ways. And you are creative as well. You have to invent things, not only to wait the things to come. No, no, you have to move and find way, invent things, be creative, and God will reward. I'm sure, will bless and reward. So I really encourage you in continuing this work, which is an example for the whole community and the whole country. And you will see your generosity will attract more generosity. Because when we are generous with God, with our time, with our talents, God give us 100 times more. And I think we can all experience this, and I'm sure you'll experience this as well. Now, Mr. Michael, where is Mr. Michael, the chair? He left. He was saying something important about being one, which is the message of the Pope's visit. There is a picture painted somewhere on Bilpam Road, I think, with bricks and bridges. Uh, we are a key factor in building this nation, because the nation is not built in one day and is not built from above, but comes from the people. And if we understand that we are this small brick, we a bridge connecting people, helping people, the spirit the spirit of being one, a nation, is there, and we have to work on this spirit. And the second thing he was mentioning about the Pope message is a seed. And indeed, he left this message, but he left this message to grow. As you plant the seed and it comes out, it comes a tree, a plant, brings fruit, but you need that seed to take care of. If you leave a seed there, it might grow, but you don't know. But if you take care, that seed for sure will bring fruits. So the Pope's message is like a seed that was planted in the soil of this country with the blessing of the Pope, the blessing of God. And if we take care of this seed, of the message, it will bring fruits, and we will experience new things. And I think that with this, I can conclude my speech, and again, I invoke upon you the blessing of God for all the time you dedicated. May He bless you abundantly. And as I said, keep this spirit, this enthusiasm, and the experience you gained during these days. Keep it and share it, and make it be fruitful for the good of our Catholic Church and the good of our country, South Sudan. Thank you.